Hello. So I wanted to send you this mindfulness activity that can allow the potential for you to become unhooked from your thoughts. Oftentimes, when we are caught up in an emotional storm or thoughts have a way of pouring down on us, we become fused with them. This diffusion activity is called Leaves on a Stream. It allows you to become unhooked from your thoughts or to step back and observe and get diffused from your thoughts. Our minds have a way of making up stories, and oftentimes these stories are carefully crafted and created, and more so, usually untrue. In the absence of information, our minds can make up a whole abundance of stories. So with this diffusion activity, it allows you to create space where you're able to unhook from your thoughts and you're able to respond versus react, and then get back into living a rich, full, and a meaningful life. So for this activity, I want you to get comfortable in a chair. I want you to sit in an upright position. Imagine that your spine is the trunk of a tree. And I want you to allow your shoulders and everything else to hang loosely as if they are branches coming off of a tree. And then if you're more comfortable, you can put your hands onto your lap and just rest comfortably. I want you to plant your feet in the ground, on the ground. Wiggle your toes. What do you feel? Just notice that for a moment. Like your feet are rooted into the ground. If you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. Otherwise, focus on a spot on the floor in front of you. I want you to visualize yourself sitting beside a gently flowing stream. And take a moment to imagine that stream. What are the colors that you see? Imagine in detail. Is the water clear? Is it muddy? Is the stream banks wide or narrow? I want you to notice the sound of the water, maybe the wind. Visualize the trees around you are swaying. And on the surface of the water are leaves, and they are floating along the surface. I want you to imagine the color, the size, the texture of each leaf that is floating by. And now I want you to pay attention to your breathing, the rising and falling of your stomach, the ebb and the flow as you breathe in through your nose. And you hold it, and then you exhale through your mouth. And I want you to continue that through this exercise. So inhale through your nose, hold it, exhale through your mouth. During this exercise, you can imagine that the inhale is going through your nose, and down and through your windpipe, all the way down to your stomach. And your stomach should be like a balloon where it inhales or inflates, and then hold it, and then deflate the balloon. You should never overexert your stomach, but just gently inhale, inflating the balloon in your stomach, holding it, and then exhale, deflating your stomach. and continue that through this exercise. For the next few minutes, I want you to take each thought that enters your mind, and I want you to put that thought on a leaf, and I want you to let it just float by. I want you to do this with each thought, whether it is pleasurable, painful, or neutral. Even if you have a happy or enthusiastic thought, or your grocery list or to-do list pops up in your mind, I want you to place them on a leaf and just let them float by. Now, if your thoughts momentarily stop, I want you to continue to watch the stream. Sooner or later, your thoughts will start up again. Remember to breathe. Inhale through your nose. Hold it. Exhale through your mouth. Now we're allowing the stream to flow at its own pace. Don't try to speed it up, rush it along. Just let the leaves pass by. You're not trying to rush the leaves along or get rid of your thoughts. Instead, when they come, you just observe them, maybe with curiosity, and let them float by. If your mind says, "This is dumb, I'm bored, I'm not doing this right," those are the stories your mind are telling you. I want you to place those thoughts on the leaves also, and just let them pass by. Remember to breathe. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. If a leaf gets stuck, I want you to allow it to hang around. Observe it with curiosity. Note it. And then allow it to just float by. If the thought comes up again and gets stuck, allow it to hang around. Observe it with curiosity until it's ready to float by. Remember your breathing. Inhale through your nose. Hold it. And then exhale through your mouth. If a difficult or painful feeling arises, simply acknowledge it. Say to yourself, "I notice I am having the feeling of boredom, impatience, frustration." Place those thoughts on the leaves and allow them to float by. From time to time, your thoughts may attempt to hook you and distract you from being fully present in this exercise. This is normal. As soon as you realize you have become sidetracked, gently note it and bring your attention back to this exercise. As we end this activity, I want you to begin tuning into your body. Remember your breathing. Inhale through your nose. Hold it. Exhale through your mouth. And slowly bring your attention back to the present. Notice the sounds around you. Inhale through your nose. Hold it. Exhale through your mouth. And then slowly open your eyes if they're closed. I want you to look around the room. What do you notice? What colors? What objects? Textures? Slowly return to your state of awareness. I want you to take your arms and sway them. Maybe shake them a little bit. Get your body back into the present. become regular state of awareness. And then slowly you may stand up. And this concludes this exercise.